All right, you're up.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the NoReset Speedrun Marathon benefiting the Bail Project. I'm the level best. If you're unfamiliar, I had the game audio playing at the same time. The Bail Project is a nonprofit organization designed to combat mass incarceration by disrupting the money bail system one person at a time. And I'm not sure why a lot of you guys are here watching right now, but I'd like for everyone to, just take a moment to remember that something like that is very, very necessary right now, due to a lot of the injustices present, not just in the U.S. but around the world. And a lot of people are taking their talents and their love for this series and for speedrunning and just gaming in general to come together time and time again to, make the world a better place. And, throughout this event, I just hope you guys remember what we're really here for, and that's to get these donations in to support some great causes. Running right now, we have Shîîdo, who is our very first NoReset European runner. So, definitely show him some love, and I'll give him some time to, you know, introduce himself.
All right, thank you and welcome everybody. Thanks for having me here. Starts good, cannot talk anymore. A little bit nervous, but it's fine. Thanks for organizing this and thanks for giving me the opportunity to show off the roots of Resident Evil 1. Yeah, with Chris we will have another run later on, back to back. Which is going to run Jill. So we are going to see the complete game, and yeah, I'm hyped. I hope you're too, and I hope you're making yourself comfortable and maybe consider donating for a good cause, because this event is awesome and we should just have fun.
All right, so whenever you're ready, count us down.
Okay, yeah, then this timer starts when the intro is over. I give you a countdown and then, yeah, let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, so I know what you are thinking about after seeing Resident Evil 0 HD remaster. Yeah, it's the graphical improvement, this high resolution game will maybe blow your mind, but let me tell you two things. First of all, this is already the polished one version, so it looks better than the old PlayStation port, and second of all, it can only get better from now on, you know.
Take care.
Resident Evil 1 from 1996. Okay, now I'm able to run. I try to maybe explain a lot of the game, but first let me introduce this lovely guy, the first zombie in the series. No, you're not a zombie. You're a zombie. This is the only cutscene I will show just for nostalgic reasons. The other cutscenes we will skip. Yeah, because we will have another run after this in the same game. I will explain a lot, but the things I will miss, I hope, which one we'll explain later. We are running this game, well, like most Resident Evil games, almost glitchless. We are using minor glitches, like pause cancelling. I will explain this later on, but we will not get out of bounds or something like this. And we are running this knife-only best ending. So our task is to complete the game, save every other team members that are possible, that is Jill and Rebecca, and we are only allowed to use the knife. Yeah, this is going to be great, because this is the first guy here who is very big, memeish, and we like to get him stuck and fall into the wall. Thank you. Because we need to push down this statue here. Can you please lay down? No, get out, let me, oh, thank you. Because the statue had a jewel we need later, and now we are just heading through the mansion, dodging a few zombies. They have a little bit of a hangover here, they're just puking. And
That statue zombie was very close.
yeah, that statue zombie, he can really be a memer. And
Oh,
the thing is,
sorry.
zombies in
I
this
didn't mean
game
to do that.
spawn every time you enter a room with a different amount of HP. So it
Yes,
takes
I'm Rebecca.
maybe one
Rebecca
slice
Chambers.
for him to fall
I'm a
down, maybe
newcomer.
two,
I
maybe
just
three,
joined the
maybe
Stars
4.
Bravo team last month.
And
Well,
yeah, you
I'm
don't
really
know it
sorry.
before you see
you
it.
all
And
right?
so we got lucky, he went down after 2 and he fell in the right
I'm
direction,
Chris
so he's not
Redfield
blocking
from
the
the
statue
Alpha
and we
team.
can continue.
Are you the
What I'm
only
now
person
now
here from
right
the Bravo
talking
team?
over is the
Well,
tremendous,
because the helicopter made a
awesome
forced
voice
landing,
acting.
I just ran into this house anyway.
If you
but I,
don't know what I'm talking about,
I see. There's nothing else
enjoy
you
this
could have
voice
done.
acting from
It's
Chris,
good you're
Rebecca,
here.
and every other character in this game. It's just hilarious.
Yes, sir.
It is awesome.
But it's
This run
strange.
itself,
serviced
well,
the
Chris
helicopter
not. Chris is the
recently,
most,
something
or
went wrong
the
with the
harder
engine.
difficulty.
It was
There's
such a
Jill,
short
that's called the
flight.
easy difficulty, and Chris the harder difficulty. Both types are pretty optimized, so the route is pretty optimized, the lines.
Well, what should
Chris
I do
has
now?
more RNG
If you go out to
included.
search for the other
Okay,
members,
Becky is
how
asking
about
me if she
letting me
can,
come with
if
you?
she should come with us. We should
It's
equip
pretty
no
dangerous
here
outside.
because
Let
otherwise
me
we
take care
will
of it.
have to do her part
understand.
later on in the run,
For
and this will
now,
cost us
I'll
5
wait
minutes, and
here.
this is a speed run. We
Since
don't
there
have
are a
5
lot of
minutes for
chemicals
Becky.
in this room, and they might be useful.
And yeah, since what
Well,
I'm talking about,
I'll look over
the
the
run is
chemicals.
pretty optimized, but because this is Chris, we are allowed to do more mistakes than when we're running Jill. And it is more likely to die in certain places because there are parts, and even the boss fights in the run, they are pretty RNG based. I'm talking about a big plant called Plant 42, we will see it later. But just in case, I have safety saves, so we should be fine. Okay, let's play some piano because this is Resident Evil. Oh, but Chris, unfortunately, is not as talented as Billy, so he's not able to play the piano. But Rebecca, who just... Hold on.
It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
This is just some perfect example for the huge
Ah,
voice
it's the
acting in this
Moonlight
game.
Sonata.
It's me, Chris. Is that
Can
you,
you play?
Rebecca, standing 3 meters in front of him? Becky learned something from Billy. She can somehow now play piano, which she couldn't in Resident Evil 0. Okay. But she needs a little bit of practice. And yeah. Yes, that you, Rebecca. And while she is practicing here to play the Moonlight Sonata the perfect way, we are going to run around the house a little bit. And I will introduce you to a couple of friends of mine because we have... Yeah, we have this strange
Wait,
thing
what is
going
that?
on running Resident Evil 1. We like to name
My
our
interpretation is off
zombies.
a little.
Especially those ones who are ruining the runs.
May I practice for a while?
And yeah, Becky, you can practice.
See?
It is you can tell her to practice, you can tell her to not
Alright.
practice. She will practice anyways, so this is just a faster way. We will collect now a bunch of items, and then I introduce you to a couple of friends. The names
Do we
are...
have time for a donation?
Yeah, sure, why not?
We have one donation from Anonymous, a $5 donation. He says A. They say A, rather.
Alright, thanks for the donation. Watch out, jump scare. Yes, we'll do later. We are just running around. I don't know who built this mansion, but he liked small hallways. No Jill sandwich today. Okay, Chris has a huge hitbox, but we can squeeze through some gaps. And one problem that Chris has is he has a smaller inventory than Jill, so we need to bank a little bit more. And since I'm using marathon and safety strats here, we will bank even more. So let me introduce you to Norman Bites. He does not bite this time. And to King Henry. King Henry is the next zombie here. He's a little bit mean because you don't see him until he gets into the transition and you have to bait him a little bit to the side to get around him. And the next zombie we're about to see is called Rocky. Why? Well, it's pretty easy. He's gardening a statue in form of a tiger head. And we have to put an eye in the tiger. That is the jewel we picked up earlier. And here, this is why he's called Rocky. The good thing in this game is the zombies are always in the same position. And they act almost always the same when you're doing it good. But yeah, some lines are tighter than the other ones. So we need to get out of here, dodge him, knife him. So what you saw me doing now for a couple of times, when I'm knifing a zombie, I open my menu and close it real quick. This is called pause cancelling. It gives us a huge advantage to dodge the zombies, because we can attack them. When we hit them with the knife, they get a little bit of a stun lock there. And when we open up the menu, we cancel the animation of Chris swinging the knife. And when we close it, we can instantly start running again. But the zombie is still in the stun lock animation, so we can pass them easily. We will abuse this later on in a boss fight pretty badly. But I will explain it later. Okay, let's see if Becky... Oh, she seems to be a little bit more talented right now.
You like it?
The good thing or the bad thing is about this unskippable cutscenes is you are forced to see this lovely voice acting. The bad thing is you're forced to see this lovely voice acting. And when you're running it for thousands of times, the cringe is getting real, so...
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, Becky definitely learned something. And as we already saw in Resident Evil 0, playing the piano right opens up secret passages. Why not? Normal thing. I hope you have something like this at your home as well. So we get trapped in here, but we have another Amram, we can get our way out. We swap the Amrams here, and then we get a key to our first boss of the run. It's a huge snake, and it's called Yawn. And Yawn is a little bit tricky. If you're doing it perfectly, you're getting out without a bite and you can continue. If I get a bite from Yawn, I'm not going to die, but it triggers a cutscene afterwards that will cost us 1.5 minutes. So when I'm entering the room where the snake is, I will shut up a couple of seconds to concentrate. Lately this snake gave me a little bit of, yeah, a bad time. It worked in practice, but you never know. Okay. Hey Richard, how are you doing? Oh, okay. So, Jan is behind this door, the key was only for this, and now I need to concentrate. Hey Jan. Okay, so far so good. We need this crest here. We need 4 crests to get out of here. Here's the second one. And please no bite. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Whew. Okay, this was the first making me nervous part of the run though. We can continue, no cutscene. Dodging King Henry for another time, getting in here. And pushing the statues above the holes in the ground here. Luckily the triggers and the hitboxes in this game are pretty broken. So I don't have to push it all the way. You saw I covered up maybe 3/4 of the hole and it still counts as totally covered. So here is the 3rd crest, and with the 4th one we can get out of here. Dodging this guy. Hey Norman. The next zombie maybe... Okay, zombies are always moving in the same speed here in the game, but they can aggro early, and when he aggroes early he grabs us. He didn't, so we are lucky. Hey crows. Those crows are just spectators, as long as we are doing this right here. Okay, strange thing is, first of all, you see me running this in Japanese, of course, because Japanese is most likely always faster. And the strange thing in this game is you don't smash the action button to scroll the text faster, you hold it down. And to trigger the next line of the of the text, you need to repress the action button. So it's all about learning how long the text boxes are and letting off at the right moment and repressing it. Okay, here's a zombie hidden. We get the hell out of here. And now we put on the 4 crests we collected and get out of mansion for the first time.
I'd like to take a little bit of time to remind everyone that we have a $10,000 goal for the end of the marathon. We're on our first day. This is our second run, and we're almost at $400, very close to 500. If we could get some donations in, and maybe make it to 3,000 by the end of the day, that would be amazing.
That would be awesome, yes. And I know we can do it. Okay. Cranking is a big thing in Resident Evil 1. We will have one crank here and we will have another crank later in the run. We just cleared the pool here a bit so we can cross. Now, I don't know where these snakes are coming from. They are falling from the sky. Every time you can kill them, they come back later. Okay. We'll see. Okay, there are dogs in here. We will like to dodge them. Sorry, sir. No, 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 no. Okay, let me slow down here to manipulate the second one. Where's the third one? Okay. Please. Okay. Okay, now we are going to meet the next named zombies. Those are Mary-Kate and Ashley, the twins. This is Mary-Kate, and I hope we won't see Ashley. Yes, because we need to squeeze through here and get the hell out before the zombies are aggroing again. And there's Ashley, and we got a clean twin. When you enter the room, you take an intentional bite there, and if Mary-Kate or no, if Ashley is showing up, then Chris, can you pick up the key, please? Thanks. You're having a hard time getting out again. Okay, we just need the key here. This is our first encounter with Plant 42. Small tentacle. Okay, we are just preparing ourselves to go underneath this hole to the famous box puzzle. I mean, every Resident Evil game needs a box puzzle, right? And we're running 100%, so we are going to see a second one later on, but we are not going to ignore it. But this one we have to do. Luckily, Chris has a hitbox as big as an aircraft carrier, but he can squeeze through this small gap there. And now it's just me, or especially Chris, pushing this box all the whole way down. 23 pushes, so if there's something to inform you or inform about donations, we have a couple of time now.
Oh, thank you very much. We have a few donations right now. One donation from Narum, a $5 donation, says 1 ticket for the $5 train, please. Another donation from Zombie Hunter X, $20. Thank you so much. We have a $5 donation from DDG. Come on, get on that train. We have another $5 donation from JWR Harding. Says
$5 hype train.
thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, guys. Awesome. And awesome interpretation of the donation reading here. Shout out to this. Okay, there's
you gotta have fun with it.
There's a boss in here. Small boss. It's a big shark. It's Neptune. We are not going to see him until he's dead. Or almost dead. Because we are going to pull out the water here really quick. Let me get in here. Because we are running slow in water. And all this just for 1 key. And with this key we can get in the room before Plant 42. And as I mentioned earlier, this boss is a real pain. It's pretty RNG based. I always go in the same position, start knifing it. But it can really be hard. And we can push it around. Luckily there's only one animation of Plant 42 that can kill us. so she can punch us, or it can punch us as long as it wants, we won't die. But also there's the roof slowly breaking down, and when it hits us we're dead. So we are pretty good on HP, and I hope we're just going to make it. But if you guys in chat want to bless the RNG right now, I would highly appreciate it. Okay, reading a book, not interested, thank you. Putting this one in. And this here is planned for the 2. What a beauty, right? She now grabs us, smacks us down, and then we're going to cut off her tentacles.
Like my girlfriend.
And we got a bitch slap. Can you, this is rare, this is really rare. I think this is marathon, okay. Can you please, can I, okay, we are getting into pretty bad, ouch. Ouch, can I maybe get close to you at one point? That would be awesome, thank you. No. Okay, this is pretty bad. Can you? I don't need a slap for every slice I take here. Okay, this is... Okay, now we got the point. Okay, and the best thing about this plant is it's not dead yet. We re-enter the room and nope, second phase. Let's go. And all this just because there is a key hidden at the fireplace that we cannot pick up until this plant is dead. Okay, it behaved in the second phase, but we are on pretty danger. So every scratch now kills us, and I'm going to pick an additional first aid spray right after this cutscene here. Oh, okay.
Really great job keeping your composure during that boss fight.
Chris,
Coming from somebody who actually died during a NoReset event, I salute you.
Where's Jill?
We have a couple more donations.
I'm
Just
sorry.
shoot it.
We were attacked by a strange monster.
Sorry?
Just go ahead.
Track of her while we were scouting
We have a $5
I
donation
hope
from
she's okay.
Domestic Canadian. They say,
I see. Well,
All
it's
you
not
had
your
to do
fault.
was
This place
donate
is
to the
crazy.
$5 train,
If we
CJ.
stay here, all of us will end up dead.
we have a $5
Rescue.
donation from the speaker.
We have to
Says
complete this
$5 for a
Whether
ticket to
we
ride.
escape or stay
Let's
and look for
ride.
Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves.
Awesome,
still in
guys.
trouble.
Keep the $5 train
Chris,
rolling.
there are a lot of locked
Always
rooms
remember,
in
this
that
is for a
house.
good cause.
Check them out one more time.
And I hope I
Yes, I
don't
really-
get memed
Place
again.
to hide safely.
Yeah.
I'll look around the
I really
house a little
appreciate
more.
everyone who's coming out to support this event. We've
Okay.
had up to
Let's get
5,000 viewers during this event. So thank you again for taking the time out of your day, even just to watch. If you don't have the money to donate, share a link with a family or friends. And remember, every dollar counts. If you can't afford $5, donate $2. You can't afford $2, donate $1. It all adds up and goes towards a great cause. So thank you guys again.
Yeah, thanks guys. Awesome job so far. Okay, now we're now heading back to the mansion we just escaped, but we have a new key, we can unlock new doors. And so we are going straight to the next boss fight, and it's it's the comeback of the Yawn. Yawn wants to take a little bit of revenge here, but this time we have to kill it. The fight can go pretty bad, but we have an additional first aid spray right now, so we are fine. And if I'm doing it perfectly, then it should be
What?
manipulated this way that we
It must
get
be
there
a
without
Star's radio.
1-2
It's a
bites.
little bit broken.
And this time we don't get
but it
poisoned
might
for
still be usable.
some reasons,
I'll
I don't
take it
know.
with me.
Maybe Plan 42 injected us with something that makes us resistance to poison. Ah yeah, by the way, you like hunters, right? We got them here as well.
What are they?
Hunter, anybody?
We have a bunch of them, you can have them.
She's still in the house.
Okay, Chris is now like, oh, holy shit, what are they? He's not worrying about big snakes, big plants, zombies. He's just worried about the frogs that are running around here. And he's like, oh, there's Rebecca, yeah? And yes, Rebecca is somewhere, and this is 100%, this is the best ending. We need to save her. Dodge this guy. Oh, thanks, a swipe for good luck. Going in here with the new key. And here we are going to fight Jan again, so I'll maybe shut up again, because I have to get in a certain position. Okay. This should work. 1, 2, up. Don't get away, don't get away. Perfect. Perfect fight. Yeah, we just ignored Jan dying. Just jump down the hole. Finding a gravestone here. Why not? Push a button. Why not? Finding a ladder. Why? You're learning not to ask questions when running this game. Hello there. Okay, we are about to meet the next named zombies. The next one is, yeah, he's the floor zombie. A really creative name. He has a real range. Sometimes he grabs you when I'm passing him, sometimes not. This time not. And hello there. Take this. We'll just re-enter the mansion because we need this battery here to open a secret passage in the garden. So now our task is to get the hell out of here, but before doing this, we're going into the library because here is something hidden we need later on to save Jill. And we need to push. But this statue shows you how good the hitboxes in these games are, because Chris is not even... He's pushing the air in front of the statue. Look at this, and the statue is moving. Perfect. And there's the modus kill. We need it later. So we grab it, and we have a full inventory again. Great. And now we are going to head for saving Becky. Luckily, saving Becky is pretty easy in this case. But before saving Becky, we are going to meet another named zombie when we pass through the kitchen. We are going to meet the lovely Gordon Ramsay. Please say all hi to this guy. The only zombie that is possible to open doors. And not the only one. So sorry Gordon, this is speedrun, I don't have time for it. Alright. So we are about to dodge some hunters here. Hunters are always left-handed in Resident Evil 1, so you can dodge them pretty easy on the right side when you're running against them. Don't want to bother with you. So we were here before, nothing changed, great. Let us have a look. Oh, there's a gun lying on the floor. Sorry, we're running knife only. If you're afraid of spiders, look away now. And it's safe again. Okay. Dodge this guy. And our inventory is full, so we need to make a little bit space here. And just for safety reasons later, I will pick this first aid spray and bank it. Because the second to last boss fight can really kill us easily. And I don't like to die on this run. Okay, we're dodging him. If I have done all right, there should be a hunter here. He is. Nice. And we're out. Yeah, those dogs are annoying, but not this time. They're annoying when we get back here again. Because the battery we found is for this purpose, that we can activate another elevator down in the garden here. Refill the pool with the water. Go down with the elevator again, and behind the waterfall is a secret passage that leads us into the underground and later in the lab. And this is our way to go. So, Now we hope just the dogs are behaving here. Oh, he's facing away. Turn right, right. This is left, dude. Thanks for nothing. Okay, where's the third one? Oh, he's in my face. Nice. This is the mean thing. They're aggroing and you don't see them because they're in a different camera angle. Well, that's how it goes. Okay, you see water is back there. No waterfall anymore. Yeah. Do your thing, doggies. Let me pass, please. Yeah, and you see we are pretty safe on this elevator. Because elevator, when activated, they are a safe zone. Where are the dogs? Can you please don't do this? Thank you. And we're entering the underground. If you thought already or so far, oh, the graphics are not that bad, please don't have a look at the walls here.
Enrico.
And Chris now finds Enrico, who wants to say us that there's a traitor in our group. And he thinks we are it. Chris tries to block a bullet with his hand. Okay, and on the way out there is a new crank we need to pick up. But there are also hunters appearing out of nowhere. And I hope they won't get me, otherwise I can get stun locked here. And then it's going to be hard. I mean, there is a safe line here, but who needs safe lines? Okay, we got a crank. Hello there. And surprisingly, hunters out of nowhere, anywhere. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we're just cranking now a bit here, so if there is a new donation... Oh, what? Seems like nope. And if you guys are familiar with the Resident Evil series later on, like Resident Evil 5, where Chris is a main protagonist again, and he has the ability to punch boulders, you maybe ask yourself, why is he so angry against boulders? I show you why. Because you run over here, and suddenly some guys in Capcom thought Indiana Jones is a big deal and made this guy roll. This is going to happen a second time, so Chris is pretty traumatized by boulders. So we need this flamethrower here. Not for using it, it's not allowed. But there's a key opener. Watch out, big spider here. This is Black Tiger, our next boss, but we're pretty ignoring it. Knifing our way out, get out of here, and this was the spider. No more spiders, you're safe. Use the flamethrower as key. And crank a bit. And you're already seeing what is going to happen. There is another boulder at the end of the hallway. So Chris needs to crank really slowly. And I don't know how physics work in this game, but we will crank it the hole to the left side and suddenly we can enter the room behind it. It's just Resident Evil things, I guess. And James, nope, I'm not going to get run over by this boulder again. This may happen earlier in one of my streams. Since then it's... Okay, you maybe remember the book we picked up earlier in the mansion. The red one. There's something hidden in it we need. So let's not use it, check it. And there's one medal. And because there's not only one medal, we need a second book, and luckily it's in this very room right now. So let's push the statue over the highlighted place, get another book, the Book of Doom, as it's called too. And let's have a look what is behind the rock. And there is a second mollusk. We need them. And I tell you there will be a third one that we are about to collect later on. So now we use the two medals. One is still hidden in the book. Let's have a look. Perfect. We use it. And because of Resident Evil physics thing, something very special is going to happen with this fountain here. Water is disappearing and it shows us a secret passage to the last part of this game, the underground labs. Alright, we're going to enter the labs. So...
Do we have time for a few donations?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we have yet another donation from JWR Harding, $5. Oh my goodness, he says,
Wah. Bonus $5 donation for having beat my message with a duck point. Wah.
we have a $10 donation from Omar Ray 778. He says, if you're mad enough to tag Black Lives Matter, then you're mad enough to vote for public servants who truly believe Black Lives Matter. We have I might be reading this wrong, but it seems that we have a $111.11 donation from YR Riggs with no message, but thank you so much for that hefty donation. That puts us at what are we at the moment? $576.11. And that's with the help of yet another donator, Video Game Roulette, $10, and says, I heard $5 hype train, 2 tickets please. $10 hype train time.
Holy shit, damn. Okay, we need to... Can you please dodge? I need to grab the third mode disc. And I mentioned earlier the triggers and hitboxes in this game are pretty messed up. This is the best example because Chris don't even has to face the button to use it. It is the mighty power of his shoulder, I guess. And we're about to see the next named zombies, Ron and Jeremy. They are lurking around the corner here and I do the safe line just not to get grabbed by them. Hello there.
Ron and Jeremy, huh?
Ron and Jeremy.
Yo, can we get some love in the chat for that $100 donation from YR Riggs? That's too amazing. Thank you so very much.
Okay, welcome to the powerhouse. The loudest game or the loudest places in the game and introducing a new type of enemies, the chimeras. They're making, ouch, a hell lot of damage and this is what not should be, cannot talk, what not should happen. So I hope we get a clean out because one of these swipes makes a hell lot of damage. No. No. Holy shit, what the hell? They are trying to get me. Okay, normally we just enter the next boss fight here, but let me pick the safety first aid spray now. Oh wait, wrong direction. Just in case. Okay. Welcome to the longest cutscene in the game. I'll shorten it up a bit. Chris and Becky will now elevate up, meet Wesker. Wesker tells them, oh boy, I'm the trader, I'm working with Umbrella. Yeah, the Wesker shocks Becky and we get into the lab and meet the Tyrant for the first time. The Tyrant will be our final enemy in this game. And now comes a very problem of this run. We are running knife only and we have a boss that we cannot get stuck anywhere in this room to knife him easily. So we have to play Ring Around the Rosie with him. He takes 23 slashes with the knife before going down and we have to make them hit while we are running around him. So he's turning, trying to hit us, miss. He's turning, trying to hit us, miss. And the bad thing is, normally he's turning slow, but sometimes for I don't know reasons, he turns fast and then there is almost no escape for his attack. And he can either attack with one slice, that hurts, or he can do a combo where he makes 3 slices with a finisher move in the end. And yeah, this is why I picked up the first aid spray, because if he's going to meme us, I'm going to heal no matter what. So this is going to be funny, and when the fight starts, I will shut up. Becky, no!
Considering this is one of the longer cutscenes and we're going to be on to the boss fight, I'd like to challenge you guys to get some donations in here. If we get 10 donations before this boss fight is over, I'll be donating an extra $10 myself to the event. The donations can be of any amount, but as long as we get 10, we got $10 towards the event from myself.
You know what, the level best? I'm gonna join in on that too.
There you go, $20. If we get 10 donations before this boss fight ends, take your time. We're gonna get $20 added on to this charitable cause.
All right, everybody, come make the 30. I'm in as well.
Oh my goodness, $30 if we can get 10 donations of any amount.
I think I'll join in on that too.
You guys heard it here. $40 is on the line. All you have to do is donate 10 times. It can be one person, it can be 10 people, it can be 2 people donating 5 times in any amount. Let's make this happen.
All right, now Tyron,
Oh, by the way, Shoku's in, so it's $50 now.
Look at that, people.
And there he is, the Tyrant, in a really pissed off mood right now, and yeah. This fight is the run killer.
Go to hell. Jill will join you too.
So we will run around him. Every time pause cancelling, so don't get annoyed by opening and closing my menu so often. And now I need to shut up.
I want to let you guys know that we are currently at 3 donations, so just 7 more, again, of any amount before the boss fight is done. And we'll have an extra 70 because Desert Eagle has committed another 10 if we reach it.
And there was the turbo. Ouch, ow, ow. Okay, how's our HP? I'm going safe. Can you... Ow, 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 ow. Okay, this is not good. Okay, I need to reset the fight. Tyrant, behave, please. This is for the good cause! Oh, close. Don't. Behave. No. I totally lost count. I'm just praying right now. Oh, he's fast again. And he hit us. Ouch. Okay, I need to reset. Come on, Tyrant. It could be much more. Come on. There we go. Okay, we survived. Holy shit. What the?
I mean, I gotta say, if I were to stand up right now, the chair would probably follow from the butt clench.
Wow.
That was nerve-wracking.
Seems like the bulletproof jacket is pretty
Woo!
strong.
Easy.
Wow.
Okay.
Very good job handling that boss fight, Shîîdo. It was looking a little. Look, you did it. You did it. Not only did you do it, but the chat did it.
The chat
I challenge
did
you guys to donate 10 times before the end of the boss fight,
Excuse me,
and you
Chris.
guys donated 13 times. So around the buzz for the chat, a lot of varying donations. If we have the time, I'd like to go over a lot of the messages that we received along with the donations.
Yeah, we could do it right now because I'm just grabbing an additional first healing item just for reasons now, and then we're going to ignore the next box puzzle, so we can go and make it now.
All right, we have quite a few. We have a donation $4.88 from Texan Red Wolf and says, the 11 cents was bothering me. I'm leaving the donation bar with 99 cents. And the speaker responded with a $19.01 donation, rounding us up to $600, saying, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Needed to round out that number real nice and pretty. Domestic Canadian with $1.01 says, fix that donation bar for you. And at the beginning of our challenge, we had a $9.48 donation from DDG saying Kappa. We have a $10 donation from Desert Eagle 417. It says another $10 if we do it. We did it, so I better see another 10 when I get to the top of this list. $10 from Dr. Max. It says challenge accepted.
Okay, can I interrupt you real
No
quick?
problem, no problem.
Because we have the orgy room upcoming, a room full of zombies, so this is maybe the last hard thing in the run, because we need to put in the modus here and now get the hell out without getting bitten. Hopefully, where's the zombie? Okay, we made it. We're now just going to save Jill, so there's a cutscene upcoming and we can go on with the donations. Thanks.
Alright, we have... Oh, let me pull up this. I'm like trying to be in chat at the same time. I'm doing too much. We have a $5 donation from JWR Harding. Yet another $5, I should say. $5 train is still going. Zigegg, sorry so much if I pronounced that wrong. $5 donation that says make 'em pay, which reminds me of Ben from Resident Evil 2. Get that scum, make them pay. Nico MKW says, sorry, I'm still learning this. Donated $6.90. Says yes, just yes. Domestic Canadian with $1.99 says, we apologize again for the faulty donation bar. For those responsible for sacking the people who have just been sacked have been sacked. Master Fred 7 with the $10 donation says, I'm in. A $10 donation from Anma. Hopefully I said that right. I should be working right now. Love you guys. Thank you so much for doing this for such a great cause. Hashtag NoReset hype. Yo, thank you so much for being here for such a great cause. We love you too. Moi Sophia donated $20 and said Resident Evil Marathon hype. That's the first time I've done that. It felt good.
Isn't it? You'll see, it's addicting. Like it, you'll see.
Okay, we are now heading for the final boss fight. It's our revenge on Tyrant, and this time I try to make him look stupid. Because I'm trying to get him stuck.
Well, as current events have shown us, tyrants usually are stupid.
Yeah, but stupid and dangerous. We will make him stupid and non-dangerous.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Because the fact is, we can't kill him with a knife. We need the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is up in the helicopter. We just, see flying around here. And the game works no matter if the big H in the middle is free of Chris or the Tyrant or anything else. Brad, the chopper pilot, will drop the rocket launcher exactly 1 minute and 43 seconds after we launch the flare. So we need to get the time wasted somehow. There's Tyrant. Hello there. And I think Tyrant can do a little bit of cardio, right? Okay.
Sure, you can.
What are you guys doing now?
Reading donations, I guess.
That's
Stay
a
hydrated,
very good
people.
idea. Very good idea. If we
yeah,
have
one
time
would
for
think.
donations, we have pride for you.
I mean, I just explained real quick what is going on. He's doing now this cardio, and I'm going to run at a very specific moment to get into the middle of the port when the rocket launcher is dropped, pick up the rocket launcher, kill Tyrant, and yeah, then get ready for time.
Alright, let's get a couple more out before then. Gamerman John, $2, says, major donation hype! Keep those donations rolling, peeps. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Another $5 donation from JWR Harding, says 2 donations left. Quack, quack. We have a $10 from Anonymous, says Black Lives Matter. Desert Eagle 417 followed through, did what he said he would do. $10 donation. It says, here's the other 10. Much appreciated. We all love someone who's a man of their word.
And when it's fading out, we got time. Come on, game, please. And time.
GG's.
Thanks. That went okay. And now we could read off the last donations, right?
Yeah, we can read off the last of those. And we want just one moment to pull it back up. We have from Master Fred 7, $5 donation, says, is it too late? Here's 5 more anyway. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it very much. We have a $20 donation from G-Virus himself, says, as promised, here's $10. Also, I suck at math. We have another $10 donation from Shokushu. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Says, this is the $10 locomotive. Ben Show Sly with $10 says, I was busy with work. I heard about donating. Not sure what is going on, but hey, here's $10. Someday, you guys will explain to me what was the bet. Someday. We have a $10 donation from Atomic L, who says, can I get another quack, please? Thank you so much, Atomic. Another $10 donation from Video Game Roulette. Says, man of my words, here's the $10 for the boss train marathon hype!
Hype!
People are gonna think I'm crazy. And finally, another $10 donation from DDG. Says, as promised, great run, Shîîdo. Good luck with train. Great job to level best. You're doing great. Tell the chat to give you some love as your first time hosting. Yes, this is my very first time hosting a charity marathon. Hopefully that I'm, doing everything up to standard. I came in here with a lot of energy and I only slept for maybe like an hour today, mostly due to, paying attention and absorbing a lot of the information that's been going on and looking over at the events that have transpired recently. So once again, I want to thank you everybody for supporting such a great cause. It's something that I believe and fight for so much that it keeps me up quite literally keeps me up at night. But I still take the time to come here and do what I can to make the world a better place. And I hope that at the end of this event, you guys do as well.
The honor is all ours, man. I mean, you've been killing it so far, and I mean, you were with us and you did a Dead Aim a couple of events back. Was it in? I believe it was in Dallas that you did Dead Aim, or was it in Atlanta?
I did Dead Aim in Atlanta in November.
There you go. And then you did Resident Evil 2 in Dallas the year after. And I mean, you're from California, if I'm not mistaken.
I was actually raised in Georgia, but I did come from California for both of those events. Yeah.
And I mean, your dedication, and you're a great guy. And honestly, it was the honor was all ours to meet you and have you with us. And you're a great member of this community. And honestly, we can't wait to see what you got next for us. Honestly, and I'm looking forward to that race against Mooney, by the way.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You better school him, because I mean, but once again, thank you so much. The all best for everything you do and taking the time to host for us. And also, thank you, Shîîdo, for an amazing run of a timeless classic.
Yeah, let's not take the floor from Shîîdo.
Yeah. What was it? I missed it.
No, I
Well,
was just saying, let's give you some room to speak a bit.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me. I mean, we now see the in-game time. It is okay for the memes we had at the plant and at the Tyrant fight. We did not die. That was my main goal. We raised a bunch of money, and we can raise even more money for this awesome cause. And everything that I messed up, you can now see done perfectly in the next run, because Witch Rain is going to run this game again in Jill. What is the even more optimized category? But I like to give a special shout out here, first of all, to the RE speedrunning community. I just joined it almost 1.5, 2 years ago, and I already made big, real friends out of it. Lovely people. With every question, no matter how stupid they are, you will always find someone who can help you. So if you're considering learning speedrunning any Resident Evil game, feel free to join. We are always looking for new runners. A special shout out to my friends back in my hometown who promised me to watch this run and a bit more of the marathon in like a public viewing over Beamer. I hope you had fun, guys. And lastly, thanks to the staff here, to the organizers, to this awesome donation reading and hosting here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you guys for having me, for giving me this opportunity. I didn't knew that I was the first European runner here. Thanks for this anyways. And
you are, honestly, thank you. And I mean, technically my father's Greek, so I'm only half European. See, so that doesn't really count. Me running at my own event doesn't really count anyways, and it's been a long time since I did this. But honestly, it was an honor to have you. It's a great game, and you did a great job. Just thank you. I mean, right now, if this was a live event, people would be like clapping, standing up, and everything. So, good job.
Thank you, guys. And now I stop talking, and I would say, have an awesome weekend. Enjoy all the lovely games. Good luck to all runners, and especially to Witch Rain, who's going to run this game again next. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. So, coming up next, Level Best, what do we have?
All right. Firstly, I'd like to once again thank Shîîdo for an amazing run. We have coming up, as he said, Witch Rain. There will be another run of Resident Evil 1, but this time we won't be seeing Chris. We'll be seeing the long-forgotten Jill. This run will be 80%, no major glitches, also knife only. That's gonna be amazing. It would be nice if we could see some Jill sandwich, but knife only means we don't have that.
Speaking of which, it would be nice if before Barry says you almost got turned into a Jill sandwich, we'd reach $1 grand. What do you think about that?
I think Witch Rain would be willing to make a detour just to make that happen. But I guess we'll talk about it a little bit. But yeah, coming up next, another run of Resident Evil 1, but we'll be seeing Jill's side this time. The runner is Witch Rain. And yeah, we're going to go on a short break, and we'll see you guys after.